Chat, let's go up. Road to goddamn it. Playoffs, road to the national. I'm like one game away from the playoffs, chat.
It's in the game.
Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments. Put a stop to that return at the 22. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Gonna run it. It's ball. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
To the air. It's Lagway. He's got him. Turning it on. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown Gators! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The kickoff. Is through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Going right to work up top. Fires to the big fella.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Well, you see a great individual effort there that time, and you can see the skills this guy has, and he just reminds me sometimes of the great Ohio State backs we've seen in the past, right? You think of Archie Griffin and his 2 Heisman trophies.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Complete downfield. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
I mean, the great news is you just came up with a huge completion on 3rd down, but the bad news is you're still miles away from picking up this first because of how poor you were 1st and 2nd down. Moving forward in this game, the offense has got to do a better job early in the drive to at least give them a chance to have some success.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh, 5. What are you doing?
4th down is still on his feet. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
From the gun, give on the inside. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
first down physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They've got a first down here to open the period. The run from the shotgun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now he's looking to throw it. Snags it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. He breaks a tackle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield. It's ball. Oh, he's got some space. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The Gators back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Got his man quickly. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down.
Great job by the defense here rallying to this wide receiver and making the tackle. He is dangerous. They don't want to let this receiver get behind them, but they know that when he makes catches, they better rally quickly and get this guy on the ground. He is fast.
The Gators will have it first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Wilson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Got enough for the first. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red, inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
And the Gators have it with a 1st and goal. Makes the grab on the left. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
This time, he's got his man. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
29 Phillies. 29 Phillies.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Finds his big tight end. On his feet at the 40. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Fires to the right. Intercepted deep in his own end. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Moves away as he feels pressure. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. The Gators will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
Well, that was pretty easy for the quarterback, right? You just need a few yards to pick up that first, so you find the tight end, put it on his body, let him go do the work, and you keep the drive alive.
On the run, it's Peoples. Gets it past the marker. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Finds a little space. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Buckeyes! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Catch in the middle, it's Sturdivant. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? Doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Complete to the right. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. He'll keep it himself. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time.
There he goes. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that rate and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
A short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Gators! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll leave it with him. Got room at the 35. Oh, a lot of space. Spins away. The 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So 1st down will open up the final period. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Quick pass on the fly motion. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. That's reeled in, it's Wilson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
At the 35, he's got room. Turning it on. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Florida! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
It's complete to the right. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead. And the offense tries to take matters into their own hands. Like, down 1, I want the 2-point conversion. I want to take the lead. Now, the defense is going to have to come up big, try to get them the football back.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Dropping back, it's Lagway. He's got him in the flat. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Right back to the well. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Off play action. Looking for an open area to his left. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jackson. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
Love the play call offensively because you've got the lead. The defense expects you to run the ball. You just did it the previous play, so there you dial up play action, set up an easy throw, and you keep the clock ticking.
He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Red pass, it's complete. Oh, what a cut! They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Buys a little time with his feet. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Timeout is called with just a single second left. So now on comes the field goal unit. And they get the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one. What a battle this game was. Went right down to the end. #1 team in the land gets knocked off. But sometimes this gives you a chance to recalibrate some things, guys.
Yeah, and they're going to have to go back and watch this film and face some tough truths as well, because we know they've got a ton of talent, and this is a team that when they're playing their A game, they look like the best team in the country, David. Consistency, though.
You got to look at what you did wrong. You got to say, okay, maybe we're...
That nigga garbage. He won about one and he was doing hella RPOs. The nigga shitty for real. PlayStation players, I tell you, boy. Check this clip out, y'all.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll leave it with him. Got room at the 35. Oh, a lot of space. Spins away. The 20. Touchdown.
What's up, Chad? Talk to me.
We're headed to the war zone. Get geared up and stand by. Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone. is approaching your position. Move to the safe zone.
Do you find it amusing?
Primary objective is to eliminate all targets. Enemy soldier incoming. Enemy intel located. Capture and secure the intel point to discover the next gas spread.
You just made a fatal
Your squad
mistake.
mate has reached the intel. Joining them will speed up the process.
You just made a...
Gulag is your last chance. Fight to earn redeployment. Now the fight starts. Here we go. Be ready. You're next. Earn redeployment or die trying.
You just made a fatal mistake.
Enemy eliminated. Prepare for redeployment. All squad mates are in the safe zone. Gas is inbound. Help your squad mates secure the intel. If you join them, you'll speed up capture. Capture complete. Hell of a job. Uploading information on the next gas spread.
you drop me your cash.
Loadout drop headed your way. You've got a loadout drop inbound.
Station buyback. Marking contract. Contact! Hit that good stuff. I'm ready.
Check your map.
Station
Mark the point
Get me
containing
back
enemy
here,
intel nearby. Capture it for information on the next gas spread.
Sniper rifle here.
Your squad mates start securing the intel. Join them to
Station
increase
buyback.
the speed of
Get me
the
back
capture.
here, Flint.
Michelle. Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Requesting buyback. Ready to redeploy.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
Taking effective fire. Back on full street.
Well done, soldier. Check your map for the next gas spread location.
Got a buy station here. Buy station marked. Get me back in, player. Buy station marked. Get me back in, player. Buy station marked. Get me back in, player. Stunned inbound. Take effective fire.
Requesting buyback. Ready to redeploy. Requesting buyback. Ready to redeploy.
Gas is moving.
Requesting buyback. Ready to redeploy.
Requesting buyback. Ready to redeploy.
Your squad is getting you out of here. Stand by.
Fucking buy us back.
Delinquent.
I'm reloading.
What the helly? Put your money together and get me back. Come on now. Thank you. Thank you.
Bro, gas is moving. Run out. Run out.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Marking got a buy station here.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone. Enemy dropping into the AO. Mark the point on your map containing enemy intel. Capture and secure it to get ahead of the next gas spread. Help your squad mates secure the intel. If you join them, you'll speed up capture. Move to the safe zone. You've got gas moving in. Intel point captured. Great work. You've earned a peek at the next gas spread. Fire sales done. Prices are back to normal. Hostile UAV in the area. is online. Enemy UAV overhead.
Eat this till you find it amusing.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated. Enemy UAV is online. Supply crates have been restocked. Load up.
You just made a fatal mistake.
Get your squad to the safe zone. Leave no one behind. Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
Hold it.
Load that drop. Heading your way. You're in the top 10. Keep knocking them down.
I'm back online. Requesting buyback. Ready to redeploy.
Gas is closing in. You are one.
EA Sports. It's in the game.